Welcome back to day 18 of the Erskine house. Officially day 18. We finished on the 18th. Today's the 19th. If you've been following the series, you'll know that we paid $30,000 for this house, and it's taken us 3 weeks, which is 6 days a week, and it's done. Total remodel, start to finish. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the final look of everything, and I'll stop filming myself and let you guys kind of see what we did here. So as you know, buying and flipping houses, or buying and remodeling houses, you know, the work part of it, that's just one leg. Saving the money is part of the process. Finding the deal is part of the process. Closing the deal is part of the process. The renovation part, that's always the same. There's a lot more to this. And of course there's finding the tenant as well, which I've already done, because what's the point of doing all this work if you can't get a return on your investment? So we've got the tenant, paperwork signed, she moves in February 1st. So I guess I'll do a walkthrough and kind of explain what we did in each room. I think that would be interesting. This was probably the worst room. I definitely needed 3 new windows, new drywall, new electrical, so now that all this stuff can be on a switch. It was just a room addition built onto the side of this house. That did stay the same, but we did mold it in and finish it up so it looks more appropriate. We did have to add a 3rd bedroom, so we needed a cabinet. This was a disappointment. This didn't get painted and remodeled. Not proud of that, but they wanted it for their children. So, no big deal. Grab a cabinet, slop it in. The washer, dryer, and fridge, and kitchen. All the kitchen got touched up, and obviously the fridge is getting cleaned now. The oven got cleaned, all the cabinets got cleaned. The floors all got redone. I'm sure you guys saw those videos. That was a lot of fun. I learned a lot. Thanks to DFI, Dynamic Flooring Innovations, out of Huntington Beach. I've been friends with the owner contractor since I was a kid, and we've traded work over the years, and he brought him and his buddy up, kind of my friend too, and they helped me just rip this thing together. So big shout out to them. They mostly specialize in high-end stuff, hardwood. He's more of a carpenter finisher, but they do this stuff too. He's got a crew of guys and foremans. So whatever your flooring needs are, I'll put his contact information below. Absolute professional, love working with him, even when he's willing to do my dirty little jobs like this. He's not proud of jobs like these. My floors, my walls are a mess. And I'm just like, yeah, just go over it. And he's like, really, you need to do this right? And I'm like, mobiles are tricky. But anyway, here's the 2nd bedroom. Okay, so this room, obviously new floors. Just textured, primered, painted the walls, new window blinds, fixed all the cabinets. They were a mess. The cabinets and mobiles are rough. Hard to get the original parts. They're always beat to crap. This is our bathroom. Didn't have to do much in here. We put a vanity light in, obviously painted it, obviously floors, caulked the toilet in, new wax ring, cleaned it all up, fixed the window, moved this vanity over to here. That was easy because they had a Jimmy rigged and there was already electrical there. Here's our bathtub. That needs to be popped back in. And moving into the master, the primary. Not bad. We did leave the original elements just to kind of add an accent. And I think all in all, it looks better than if you just try to paint absolutely everything. So we did that. So here's our master little cubby, our closet, and the master bathroom. Ta-da! Had to caulk down here. Got this cheap little $20 set of silicone caulking tools off Amazon. I've fought silicone for a decade, and after having these little silicone tools, oh my God, it is the best. I need to do a video just on that. But yeah, so here it is. The only gripe I have is it's always nice to have a big toilet, especially for a bigger guy like me. And this door just doesn't fit. It's really meant for a round toilet. So yeah, you got a smaller opening, but you have a bigger toilet. So it's a trade-off. I personally would have rather a smaller door and a bigger toilet. So that's what I went with. All right, all the new doorknobs were put in. That was a battle. Have you guys ever seen this before? Where you have to pull off the stop? Not hard to do, but I had to do it on this one because it's so tight. I love this light setup here. It's a dusk till dawn, motion sensor. You just always leave it on. You have a switch for it, but you always leave it on. That way, if anyone comes around, it spots them, and it only runs at night. Really good product. All right, so here is the rest of the house. Obviously, the outside of the house all got painted, prime painted, and all the windows got cased in. Had to silicone caulk the tops because they really don't seal very good against this corrugated paneling. You know, it's hard to get a straight line on that. We got a little more stuff to take out here. Here's our back shed. Beautiful. Now, we didn't do much here. This is literally a storage shed. One of those things on a mobile, when that's a rental, you know you're going to be back. And when you do come back, you always make improvements. So I've got a list of things I'd like to improve upon the next time. But for now, this will serve. So it's actually got its own little sub panel. I imagine this might have been a grow room at one point. But yeah, listen. I filmed every day of this, start to finish. And I got to tell you, I got a lot better as it went on. Definitely the time-lapse stuff I think is more entertaining to watch. Sorry about the music. I don't have a lot of great choices in music. If you have any ideas, put it in the comments below. And if you guys want to learn how to do this, this is what I'm going to do on my channel. I already did a deal hunting video where I went around and showed you guys how I find tax lien auctions, foreclosure houses, just telling people this is what I do and asking around. So if you like that stuff, subscribe to the channel. Please, it helps the channel. It shows that people are supporting it. Ultimately, if the videos and subscriptions just keep going down, I'll probably stop doing this. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not making money on YouTube on this thing. I mean, we're talking like $3 to $5 a video kind of stuff right now. So I'm kind of just doing it for my wife. She's my target audience. Every day I'm at work doing all the home renovation stuff, and I send her pictures and stuff, but now I get to share videos of everything I do. So she gets to be a part of it when she's at home raising the family. So I'd like to make more money on it. So I'd appreciate it if you subscribed. And if you're interested in doing this, I mean, here's the sales pitch. I'm into this house $30,000 for buying it. My cost basis is another $17,000, $18,000 by the time I'm done. I paid out about $7,000 in labor. The rest is material. I'm gonna be into this house less than 50 grand. This house is gonna rent at least $1,100 a month, and that's gonna be paid back in less than 4 years. That's about 25% return on investment. You don't get that anywhere. Now, granted, you have to have the skills to be able to remodel a house. You've got to be able to do the flooring and the painting and the roofing and the plumbing. And if there's stuff you don't know, hire people and work with them. Or watch YouTube. You can learn all this stuff. This is not complicated stuff. This is blue-collar work, but it is hard work. You just got to be willing to do it. But I can tell you this, when it's your house and it's your money on the line, it's a lot easier to get motivated. I just don't run out of energy, especially when it's my project. I just don't run out of energy. I just keep going. You know, eat healthy, don't drink, don't do drugs. Caffeine in the morning? I mean, sometimes I forget lunch. But my wife makes the best cookies in the world, and that's probably like my secret manna. Love your cookies, honey. She gets vanilla from Madagascar. Anyway, so this is the house. I hope you love it as much as I do. I'm excited about it. I think this one is really well built, especially the room addition. These are always wonky, but I'm gonna sit and hold this house. Like I said, I paid $30 for it, so my taxes every year are $300. Now, if I had paid $130 for it, my taxes go up to $1,300 a year, which means I lose a whole rent payment every year just because of taxes. So because I've got so little in this money, I get a higher return on investment on this house. So I like holding these houses. Plus it has a well, which up here is very valuable. So that was the Erskine house. After this series, we're moving on to the commercial project, and that'll be a lot of fun. A whole different type of series though. That's working on heavy machinery, major renovation of a commercial building, which is a flat roof, which kind of provides a bunch of different opportunities and problems. So thanks for watching the channel. Hope you enjoyed it. That's the end of this one.